If you're looking at your monthly budget right now, there's a good chance traditional health insurance is taking up a massive, uncomfortable chunk of it. Standard premiums keep climbing higher every year, while the networks of doctors you're actually allowed to see seem to get smaller and smaller. It's a model that feels increasingly broken for average families. You want to slash those monthly costs. Maybe you need to. But there's that lingering fear. What if you pick a cheaper option and it leaves you completely exposed during a medical emergency? Because of that squeeze, hundreds of thousands of Americans are turning to healthcare sharing ministries to find relief. But making that jump blindly can be a costly mistake. Cutting your monthly healthcare expenses by up to 50% is a very real possibility. To get those savings, however, you have to understand exactly what guarantees you are trading away. Let's look at one of the largest options available, Medi-Share. Their foundation is straightforward. It is a community of Christians coming together to share God's blessings and each other's medical burdens. Medi-Share operates as the first nationally accredited healthcare sharing ministry, specifically recognized under the Affordable Care Act. Looking at their latest data here, you can see they have over 400,000 active members across the country. And since 1993, this community has shared and discounted over $9.6 billion in medical bills. Those numbers prove the model operates at scale. But how does it work for you? We need to break down the specific financial mechanics, the strict behavioral rules you have to follow, and why having an expert guide makes all the difference. The monthly savings are substantial, but this is not a plug-and-play insurance policy. You need to know exactly how the gears turn before you join. In traditional insurance, you have a deductible. In Medi-Share, that's replaced by what's called the annual household portion, or AHP. Standard insurance requires multiple deductibles per family. Medi-Share uses one single aggregate bucket. Once your family hits that annual household portion, the community assumes responsibility for 100% of your eligible medical bills, with no annual caps or lifetime limits. But here is the specific trade-off. You pay completely out of pocket for all costs before that AHP is met, and routine preventative care, aside from basic annual physicals with limited labs, is generally not eligible for sharing at all. Your AHP is your shield against catastrophic medical bankruptcy. For the minor, everyday checkups, you are responsible for budgeting those costs yourself. A major relief for many families is the network. You have the freedom to choose any provider or facility nationwide without facing out-of-network penalties. Doctors send bills straight to Medi-Share via direct bill management, so you don't self-pay at the counter. Even before meeting your AHP, ensuring doctors submit bills directly allows the system to capture the network discount before it hits your out-of-pocket bucket. Following that process provides access to partnerships with Carrington, Navitas, and GoodRx, providing savings of up to 60% on prescriptions, dental, and vision care. You get the vast flexibility of a massive network and the convenience of automated billing, provided you follow the exact submission rules at the doctor's office. Now we need to look at the strictest part of the program, how Medi-Share handles pre-existing medical conditions. Having a pre-existing condition does not automatically bar you from joining the community. There's a strict waiting period. A pre-existing condition is eligible for sharing up to $100,000 after sharing for 36 consecutive months. After 60 consecutive months, the sharing cap for that condition increases to $500,000 per year. There is one important medical exception. If you have high blood pressure or cholesterol that is controlled through medication or lifestyle, it will not count as a pre-existing condition against future vascular events. If you have an active, expensive chronic illness, Medi-Share won't be an immediate financial fix. It is designed to reward long-term community loyalty and active health management. There's also an ethical baseline. Members get peace of mind knowing their monthly share dollars are never used to fund abortions or treat injuries resulting from drug and alcohol abuse. To maintain that standard, every member signs a commitment form adhering to a biblical Christian lifestyle, which includes defining marriage as between one man and one woman. This is an absolute requirement. Omitting lifestyle information during your application will result in your medical bills being denied or your membership being completely canceled. If you are over 65, Medi-Share offers a specialized program, provided you are currently enrolled in Medicare Parts A and B. The senior program works as a secondary payer to traditional Medicare. It features a very low $500 AHP and locks you in with a 10-year price guarantee when you join at age 65. Whether you are raising a young family or entering retirement, the financial benefits are substantial, but they are directly conditional upon absolute adherence to the program's rules and ethical values. So, who is this unique healthcare model actually built for? Let's check the ideal candidate profile. First, you need to be highly budget conscious, motivated to cut healthcare costs by 50%. Second, you must align with the community's values, committing to the biblical lifestyle guidelines. Finally, you must clearly understand the AHP mechanics and strict waiting periods. Medi-Share is a remarkably powerful financial tool, but it requires your active participation and a clear-eyed acceptance of its restrictions. Because the guidelines and pre-existing clauses are so rigid, trying to navigate the online application by yourself carries significant risk. The verification process relies on exact data. Medi-Share requires that your application name and address match your driver's license perfectly. Even a small discrepancy or missing detail on your lifestyle testimony can result in denied bills or a canceled membership when you need it most. The smart move is to enroll using a licensed advisor. It costs nothing extra and ensures you have a dedicated guide protecting your application. An expert will calculate the exact AHP for your budget, ensure strict application accuracy, and make the entire transition process completely seamless. Ready to see if Medi-Share fits your family? Call 678-404-9230 or click the link in the pinned comment for personalized enrollment support. You do not have to navigate the complex world of healthcare sharing alone. Let's make sure you get it right.